Was the Industrial Revolution a good thing? Did it improve lives and health? Without it, would there have been modernity? These and other questions will be answered right after this. Hi, I'm Professor Jerome Arkenberg, and I've been teaching a wide variety of history courses at colleges across this country for the past 30 years. In this video, I'm going to tell you about demand, supply, and the Industrial Revolution. How the Industrial Revolution turned luxury goods into ordinary goods, and how the Industrial Revolution brought forth the modern world. At the end, I'll have the wrap-up quote on this video, so stick around to the end to be able to listen to it. But first, make sure to click like, share, especially subscribe, and that little bell thingy, so I can continue to bring you more great videos just like this one. Ultimately, behind all the changes wrought by the Industrial Revolution was the demand for more, better, and cheaper products of all kinds, which first showed in the spice trade, then the textile and capital goods industries. When the railroads and factories had been laid and people clothed, other markets were found to develop: food and drink, furniture, kitchenware, bric-a-brac, books, jewelry, soap, drugs, watches, commodities, and a host of others. As wages increased, diet improved and grew more varied. The quality and variety of clothing increased, and demand grew for durable consumer goods, all of which reflected the downward diffusion of patterns of demand from the upper to the middle to the lower classes. So, profits from the spice trade were plowed into agrarian improvements, leading to better yields and a rising population, who were forced off the land by enclosure acts to find jobs in new industrial concerns, which raised capital to start production through the newfangled banks and insurance, geared to meet the demands of a rising population. A rising population who could afford such, not just from regular wages, but dramatically lower prices, stemming from efficiencies made possible by new kinds of machinery, powered first by water wheels and then by steam engines running on coke, produced by technological innovations, which also led to innovations in iron and steel production, the cost of which was dramatically lowered at all levels of production by industrial technology, including the new turnpikes, canals, and railways. So, efficiencies in production then led to the emergence of the factory system, providing jobs to greater numbers than ever before, despite the horrific working conditions, excessively long hours, use of child labor, new rhythms of work geared to the machines and the factory whistle, and a new kind of city, the industrial city, with its own attendant problems of overpopulation, noise, and pollution on hitherto unknown levels. all of which flowed together, resulting in unprecedented economic growth, which propelled first Britain and then the rest of the world into a new age, the modern age. As for all the poverty and slums, the people who lived in the great European and American cities of 1900 consumed more and lived longer lives than their ancestors. Though this did not mean they were well off or contented, but they were materially better off than their ancestors or their contemporaries outside industrial Europe. Amazing as it may seem, they were the privileged minority of humanity. Their longer lives were the best evidence of it. The wrap-up quote: "Who is not rich today when compared with his ancestors of a century ago? The steamboat and the railroad bring to his breakfast table the coffees of Java and Brazil, the fruit from Florida and California, and the steaks from the Great Plains. The loom arrays him in garments, and the factories furnish him with a dwelling that the richest contemporaries of his grandfather would have envied. With health and industry, he is a prince." Samuel Gompers, 1890. Let me know what you think of this quote in the comments section below. Also, what you liked about this video, and what other historical topics or subjects you'd like to see in future videos. Be sure to click like, share, and especially subscribe, as it will help me bring you more great videos just like this one, and click on that little bell thingy so you'll know when the next History Waits for No One video is posted. If you want to know more, there are recommended studies on this topic in the description below, along with other ways to connect with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the past.